Oh man. Oh, what up?
What up?
So, bro.
Yep, we here live, Lockhart in the hood right now, coming live to y'all. And we with up and coming artists, Cracker Jack and Backwoods Dawn. But yeah, we here to do an interview on these guys right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off by saying it's nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you too, bud.
Nice to be right here in
Good to meet you,
Lockhart.
man.
So tell me, what started y'all to start rapping?
Well, I don't know, like, I've been writing music for about 5 years. And then one day he was just saying how, you know, he had a lot of stuff that he wanted to put down on a track and stuff. So we kind of like started collaborating together. And he's the original one I started recording with. You know what I mean? Like, so that's pretty much how we got into doing that. And we do our own thing, or I do my own thing, he does his own thing, you know what I mean? But we still collaborate together, and everything, whatever he makes is ours, and whatever I make is ours. We just make shit happen. Got to represent the hometown.
So you originally from Lockhart? That's what you're telling me. You originally from Lockhart?
Yeah, I'm originally from Lockhart, born and raised.
What about you?
I'm from Lockhart, moved to Altamont, moved back over here about 3 years ago.
Okay.
I've been around here for a while.
Okay. So tell me this here. So how was y'all upbringing as a kid?
I had a different upbringing than most people, you know what I mean? Like, I always had to fight for everything I ever wanted, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't come from a rich family, but I didn't come from a dirt poor family either, you know what I mean? Like, we had our struggles just like anybody else. But it just, I don't know, it's not what your upbringing was, you know, really. It was what you're turning it into, what you make your life, not what your life was.
Okay, so I've been following y'all for about a week or so, about 2 weeks now, and y'all got like a lot of good music out, and I want to say, like, the music that y'all put out, like, what do y'all call it? What kind of music that y'all put out there?
Hip hop.
What it is?
Hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yes, sir.
Hip hop. And can you tell us the definition of hip hop?
It's country rap, you know what I mean? Like, we're both country, but we both, you know, we love to rap. So you just collaborate the two, and that's it. You know, there was a lot of great artists before us. Like, we're trying to put our name out there on a stepping stool, you know what I mean, to be able to come up. But there was many great artists that did it before us, like Colt Ford, you know, Ryan Upchurch, artists like that. They did it first, you know what I mean?
So who can I ask y'all this question? Who's y'all favorite rap artist right now? Like, who y'all was brought up listening to make y'all want to do this?
I grew up, I listened to a bunch of everything, man. I had, you know, Leonard Skinner, you know, stuff like that. I had back with the country roots. I had Hank Aaron Jr., you know, stuff like that. And, you know, just freaking coming up on it. And then I also listened to, you know, the hip hop stuff with 2 Chainz and stuff like that. But I've always been drawn to hip hop. I've been drawn to country. I've been drawn to, you know, rock and roll, just all genres of music. And then when this came out, like, I started listening to hip hop like 10 years ago. I just kind of wanted to put it together and see if I could do it. Because I always, you know, I made raps myself, you know, just messing around in parties and stuff. And I finally just said, you know, once I met this man right here, let's do it, man.
How long you been knowing Cracker Jack?
Actually, that's funny. Known him for about, what would you say, about a year now?
About a year and some change.
About a year.
About a year and some change.
Okay. So tell me this here, like, okay, being in Lockhart right now at this point in time, like, do y'all work or do y'all just concentrate doing y'all music?
But I go to work every day just like he does. You know, we spend 8-12 hours a day at work, and then we come home and we'll hit each other up and we start, you know, writing music. Or if we find a beat or something that we like, and we'll start just writing to it, and it just goes from there.
Okay, so tell me this here. What made y'all come together? Y'all been knowing each other for a year now, so just tell me, just give me the background story of what made y'all come together to want to start rapping with each other and collab?
Just the vibe, you know what I mean? Like he put off a good vibe to me, and when he was saying, you know, he wanted to start writing music, I know people that that we got connected with. Like, I know producers that produce music. I know, you know, like recording artists. You know, I know people like that. So I decided to bring me and him together in that, and then he actually came up with the name Rebel Ties, you know, as like a group. But it started out as like a group, but you know, he does his thing and I do my thing at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, that's what a true friend is when it comes to the two.
Okay. So basically what you telling me, you pretty much was at a dead end of your life to where y'all just came together and just wanted to start rapping, and y'all just said fuck the 9 to 5, really. And
that's what
pretty
it really
much
came towards me. You know, I'm working a job right now, you know, doing 8-12 hours a day. You know, I'm making that terrible pay, as everybody always says. And, you know, I realized that I was like, it's a dead end in my life, man. I need to try something new and get a shot at something else, you know. Because, you know, everybody shoots for their careers, they shoot for everything. And honestly, over the past 2 years, I've honestly thought that, you know, music is my calling. So I decided to jump into it. And that's when I walked up to him and I said, dude, you can spit. I said, we can spit. You know the connections from records and stuff like that. So let's go try it.
Okay, tell me this here. At what point in time, where's the first place both of y'all met at? Because you say y'all met each other a year ago, right? I'm trying to, you know, put everything together so your fans will know how y'all met, basically.
Well, that was an interesting story too, because he come back to the trailer park where I was actually staying at. I'm still staying at to this day, you know, because it is what it is. But he come back in there and he ended up, I introduced myself to him and everything, and we just kind of started talking here and there every day after work. You know, he'd be outside grilling or something, and I'd be like, yo, you know, what's up, crackers, you know, all that stuff. And he just from there it just kind of built off. And then one day we were just sitting at his house, and then he passed some beats on. I said, dude, let's run with it, man.
Okay. Well, tell me this. I'm gonna get a little personal. You know what I mean, from your background, and you know what I mean, so your fans will know. You know what I mean, when y'all was raised up, I mean, you know, I know people have different upbringing. You know what I mean, like, you know, segregation and stuff like that. So when you put your music out, do you put it for certain part of people, or you put it out for everybody?
Well, everybody's not going to like our music, but it's not stereotypic music. It's for everybody. But, you know, probably, you know, white people probably bring to it more than, you know, other nationalities. But I've got homeboys of all nationalities, and all of them are jamming our shit everywhere they go. You know what I mean? I got a homeboy that's a DJ at a strip club. He plays our shit in the strip club. People probably look at him like he's crazy, but you know what I mean? Like, that's love from our fans and our family. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I would definitely respect that. And, you know, the reason why I asked this question is because, you know, y'all call yourself Rebel Ties. And, you know, being that said, you know, fans want to know, you know, what type of person you are and how you was raised up and where you came from. And I don't want to, you know, dig in too deep, but when I ask you these questions, it's because to let your fans know and let other people know that might like your music, want to listen to your music, understand you more as an artist instead of, you know, what they see now.
Well, for me, I mean, when I came up with the name, I just put it together, you know, with the country scene, and then I put hip hop. I said, you know what? Well, me and him are tied together, and we both got ties to the South because we were born in the South. It's our heritage. We have family that grew up in the South. It's everything's in the South. We lived in the South. You know, we go out, we mud, we hang out with all the Southern folk and Southern hospitality and stuff like that. And you know, it just kind of that's kind of my background towards it. You know, because I grew up with the Southern way of life. You know, where we all say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. You know, yes, sir, no, sir. We freaking, you know, we'd be home by 6 o'clock for dinner, stuff like that, you know, and it's go to church on Sundays. That's how it was.
And that's one of the great things about being a Rebel Ties is everybody, no matter what nationality you are, everybody rebels. Everybody's got their own rebel inside of them. Now that own rebel inside of them depends on what they tie themselves to. Like you're a rebel to the government, that's a Rebel Ties right there.
Yeah.
You're a rebel to authority, that's a Rebel Ties right there. It's just all about who you are and what you want to be is how you put that into perspective for yourself.
Okay. Well, I see y'all drinking real good, man. With the Southern hospitality.
I got you, bro. Oh. Bam.
Okay. Here live in Bird Talk in Lockhart Hood, drinking with the Rebel Ties right now, man. I feel safe. I don't know what to say. I feel safe, man. These guys are real nice guys. And to close this interview, this is the only thing I want to say to y'all. You know what I mean? When are y'all going to be able to, open up a show to where y'all fans can come see y'all perform? You know what I mean? Because it's all about performance when you start making music. You can make music all day long, but when it comes to, performing, how y'all performance is going to be and how y'all going to, deliver the music that y'all want to deliver to type of people that you wanted to get to.
Well, that's going to be kind of hard coming up because the 1st of April, I'm taking my company and I'm moving into Tennessee, but I'm going to be flip-flopping back from Tennessee to here.
Okay, when you say company, what kind of company do you have?
I own a painting and construction company. I own Heyman's Painting and General Services. I started that from nothing, you know what I mean? Just tired of working that 9-to-5 for somebody else, for them to reap all the benefits for it. So I got put in a position where I was able to take some of my money and I invested it the right way, and that bought me a truck. It bought me, all my licenses and insurance and everything to be 100% legit. And I want to run with that. That's where that comes from. But music started out as just my hobby, but now that I see that I can make a career out of it, I think that's the way that I want to go with it. I know he's dedicated, so I'm gonna run with him all day.
So when you said, okay, with the company, what I'm trying to understand is you have a company that you run, your painting company, right?
Correct.
You have a company that you run. So you willing to give all that up to rap because is it because you love the fans or you love doing it because that's your passion?
Everybody's got a stress reliever, and music is my stress reliever. I can yell, I can sing, I can be happy, I can be angry with it. No matter what my emotion is, I can put it into doing music. And for me, that's my end game. You know what I mean? As I just want to make the best life for myself and my children and my legacy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run music full time, and if it falls, I got a pretty badass skill I can fall back on.
You're definitely right with that. But when you make it, what comes with that. You got more money, more problem, and a bunch of females coming after y'all. And when I say female, are you currently dating or are you seeing somebody?
Yeah, I'm actually engaged.
Oh, that's good. That's real good. And what about you, Backwoods, Don?
I'm single as can be, man.
So you're going to enjoy the life,
I'm going to live vicariously through him.
Well, it was definitely, nice talking to y'all to get y'all side of the story and understand y'all as an artist and see where y'all came from. And, y'all did show me a good time. Gave me a beer. You know what I mean?
That's
Lockhart.
Southern hospitality right there, man. Heck yeah. That's how we do it down here.
Well, I like to say, big ups to y'all career. I hope y'all make it, and I hope y'all get to where y'all want to be at. But, also remember, stay focused. Never lose sight of what y'all want to do. And if y'all want to say anything to y'all fans, please do so.
Just keep doing you. Always stay in a positive light. Don't ever stray off of your own beaten path. Don't ever try to go with what somebody else is doing. Always be your own leader. Always be your own Superman.
Okay.
Just want to say, thanks to everybody that's just supported me this far. Everybody stay on their own path. Stay focused on what you got in life, and it'll come to you.
Most definitely. Y'all hear it from the Rebel Ties. Y'all are here live with Bird Talks TV. Peace. Love. All right.
fuck 'em, dog.
Man, what the fuck am I gonna do? Cracker Jack, bitch, now that's strike two. Oh no, I'm not going down for this. They tried to get at us, but they got the biz. Get drunk, have fun, that's all I ever want. Try to taste, fast paced, last of a dying race. Come and get it, try to spit it, don't be an idiot. Class climb, put my crown, smoke weed, wash it down. I'm an alpha dog, man, it's time to hear me bark. Spilling all this gas, you don't wanna cause a spark. You've been coming at me for too fucking long, so you gonna sit and listen to what's on my dog. Dime piece trophy, last of a dime breed. Pit bull, snap bite you, you're gonna bleed. Ain't got problems, too many goblins got a problem. We gon' solve it, we gon' end it, we gon' speed it. Ready to fight, we never surrender.
Yeah, you see the team, camoed out green. What the fuck you mean? We're just a little obscene.
What's up? It's the rebel times. All these haters talk is a bunch of lies. Now they stick it to us like a bunch of flies. It's okay though, crank that crank roll. They wanna fuck with us now. I'm in my zone, spit fire and step vote wrong off the top ropes like a stone cold. Sick ass flow, stereos blow, whipping up this track on the stove, parking my boat in that clothes. Shoot shit out the sky, too damn fly. End up with a black eye, burning up rubber, white cloud to the sky. I'm too high, time to say bye. Talk shit, get hit, lights out. I'm the Undertaker, never met anyone fake. A girl looking so fine, fuck around, I might take her.
Everybody catch y'all later. Backwood dog, go ahead. Cracker Jack, he gon' send it. Rebel times, go straight with it. Stone in the hole, you too slow. My team's rich, man, oh, you're low.
Yeah, you see us coming round. Cracker Jack, Backwoods, shut shit down. Drop the tailgate, start that fire. Size us up, you get